There was a woman named Naya who longed for a child. For 5 long years, she prayed and cried, hoping the gods would hear her. Her favorite place to find peace was the river near her village, a magical place where the water sparkled like diamonds and the air smelled of flowers. One day, as she sat by the river, weeping for the child she wished for, the water began to ripple, a bright light rose from the river, and a beautiful goddess appeared. Her hair flowed like waterfalls, and her voice was as soothing as the wind. Naya, the goddess said, your pain has reached me. I will give you a daughter, a child as beautiful as the morning sun and as graceful as the flowing river. But there is one condition: you must never let her come near this river. If she does, she will belong to me. Overjoyed, Naya promised. A year later, she gave birth to Zola, the most beautiful girl in the kingdom. Zola grew up loved by everyone. Her skin glowed like golden sand, and her long hair shone like silk. She was not only beautiful but also kind and full of life. Men from far and wide came to ask for her hand, but Zola's heart had been stolen by a brave hunter named Ao. For years, Naya kept her promise to the goddess, but when Zola turned 20, Naya fell ill. Before she could tell her daughter the secret of the river, she passed away, leaving Zola with unanswered questions about her past. One sunny afternoon, Zola decided to visit the river her mother used to love so much. She had heard stories of its beauty and wanted to see it for herself. When she arrived, she was mesmerized. The water sparkled under the sun, and the sound of laughter echoed across the riverbank. Zola's eyes widened in wonder as she saw mermaids swimming and playing in the water. Their tails shimmered in shades of blue and green, and their laughter was like music. They dove and danced, carefree and full of joy. She couldn't resist. I wish I could join you, Zola said, her voice filled with longing. One of the mermaids swam closer. You don't know, do you? She said with a mischievous smile. You belong with us. You were born of the river's magic. Come, swim with us. Before Zola could respond, the river began to ripple. The river goddess appeared, her beauty glowing even brighter than the mermaids. Zola, she said, you have found your true home. This is where you belong. Stay with us, and you will know happiness like no other. Zola felt torn. The river felt like a part of her, calling her home. But just as she stepped closer to the water, Ao appeared. He had followed her, worried when she didn't return. Zola, Ao shouted, running to her. What are you doing? The goddess says I belong here, Zola said, her voice trembling. This is my home. No, Ao said, his eyes fierce. Your home is with me. I love you, Zola. You are my heart, my everything. Don't leave me.
The goddess watched, her expression unreadable. Love is powerful, she said, but so is destiny. Zola must choose her place with me or her life with you. Zola looked at Ao, then at the mermaids dancing in the water. Her heart ached. She wanted both, but she knew she couldn't have them. Finally, she stepped back from the water and took Ao's hand. I choose love, she said, her voice steady. My place is with Ao. The goddess sighed, but there was a small smile on her lips. You have chosen well, Zola. Love is the strongest magic of all. But remember, you can never return to this river. If you do, you will belong to me forever. Zola nodded, her eyes filled with tears. She turned and walked away with Ao, leaving the river and its secrets behind. Though she never saw the mermaids again, she carried the memory of them in her heart. And so, Zola and Ao built a life together, their love shining brighter than the river's sparkle. Though the goddess's magic had given her life, it was love that gave her a home.